Good afternoon, Southwest Florida. I'm Bri Walling. This Naples Herald Lunch Break is sponsored by our friends at Fusillo Kia of Cape Coral. This afternoon, we'll tell you about the American Lung Association putting out a positive review of Southwest Florida's air, expanded warnings about romaine lettuce coming from Arizona, and more. Today is Monday, April 23rd, and this is the Lunch Break. The American Lung Association's 2018 State of the Air report found Fort Myers and Cape Coral has earned improved grades since last year's findings for the nation's most common air pollutants. According to the ALA's report, Fort Myers, Cape Coral, and Naples are ranked as some of the cleanest cities in the nation for short-term and year-round particle pollution, all of them experiencing zero unhealthy air days. The annual report grades both ozone and particle pollution to find if unhealthy levels in Florida are putting citizens at risk for premature death and other serious health effects such as asthma, complications with COPD, and an increased risk for lung cancer. Due to the warm Florida climate, temperatures brought by climate change make ozone more likely to form and harder to clean up. Over the past decades, ozone pollution has decreased nationwide due to the decrease in major sources of emissions like coal-fired power plants and vehicles. Although Southwest Florida has seen improved air quality, the trends reported in this year's report reflect ongoing challenges to reduce each pollutant in the changing political and outdoor climate. Florida's medical marijuana patient database has hit the 100,000 mark, while marijuana supporters celebrated the number revealed on April 20th. As of Friday, more than 100,000 Florida patients have registered for their ID cards, an increase of more than 2,500 in the past week. Only 3/4 of registered patients have been issued ID cards, allowing them to purchase the marijuana treatment, and nearly 3,000 more applications for the cards are being processed. Florida voters broadly legalized medical marijuana in a constitutional amendment nearly 2 years ago, but state regulators are fighting a series of legal and administrative challenges about the laws and rules related to the burgeoning industry. Tampa strip club owner Joe Redner recently won a court victory after a judge signed off on allowing the 77-year-old cancer survivor to grow his own marijuana. But the state is appealing the decision. And in a separate case initiated by Orlando lawyer John McCain, who largely bankrolled the constitutional amendment, patients are challenging a state law banning smokable marijuana. The patients are arguing that their doctors have ordered the smokable treatment. A warning to avoid potentially E. coli tainted lettuce has been expanded by the CDC. Previously limited to prepared and chopped romaine lettuce, the CDC now says if you have any romaine lettuce that was grown in or around Yuma, Arizona, to throw it away. Cases of E. coli related to romaine lettuce have grown to 53 cases, 18 new cases since the initial warning, and now have been reported in 16 states. Florida is not among the states listed where E. coli cases have been reported, but Arizona is a major producer of U.S. lettuce, especially in the winter months. The CDC now advises that all romaine lettuce, chopped hearts or whole heads, should be discarded if it cannot be confirmed that it was grown somewhere other than Yuma. Of the 53 cases of E. coli, 31 have required hospitalization, 5 of them for a form of kidney failure. It's better to be safe than sorry. Cities and nations are looking at banning plastic straws and stirrers in hopes of addressing the world's plastic pollution problem, even though some say it's not nearly enough. Scientists using trash collected on U.S. coastlines during cleanups over 5 years say that there are nearly 7.5 million plastic straws lying around America's shorelines and estimate that could mean there are 400 million to 8 billion plastic straws on the entire world's coastlines. But that huge number suddenly seems small when you look at all the plastic trash bobbing around in the oceans. Each year, more than 35 million tons of plastic pollution are produced around Earth, and about 1/4 of that ends up around the water. For more perspective, a NOAA scientist explained that for every pound of tuna we're taking out of the ocean, we're putting 2 pounds of plastic in. Aquatic sea life is suffering because of it. Seabirds can ingest as much as 8% of their body weight in plastic, which for humans is equivalent to the average woman having the weight of 2 babies in her stomach. Organizers of Earth Day, which was on Sunday, have proclaimed ending plastic pollution as this year's theme, and following the footsteps of several U.S. cities, including Miami Beach, the UK has called on all British nations to consider banning plastic straws, coffee stirrers, and plastic ear swabs. Scientists say that unless you're disabled or a small child, plastic straws are generally unnecessary, and a ban is a good start and a good symbol. And now there are metal and glass straws for people to invest in so they can do their part in reducing the numbers. And that was a lunch break for today. I'm Bri Walling. For your twice daily news fix, head over to the Naples Herald YouTube channel and subscribe. Leave us a comment to let us know your thoughts on the news or what you would like to hear about. The lunch break airs Monday through Friday at 12 p.m. right here at naplesherald.com. And don't forget to check out our morning report that also airs Monday through Friday at 9 a.m. Thank you for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.